Hello everyone. Meet Mina,
I'm perfect.
the vampire bat. Mina is an agile but fragile hero who thrives in extended fights, constantly harassing her enemies while waiting for the right moment to strike. She excels at finishing off weakened opponents and can dive in swiftly and quickly reposition to escape danger. Her pistol fires with a high fire rate and high bullet velocity. Mina experiences no recoil when continuously firing her gun, but it naturally sprays quite a bit. Even her first bullet is not perfectly accurate, making it hard for her to consistently hit all her shots when shooting at enemies at long range, inviting Mina to play at closer ranges. With her first ability, Rake, Mina slashes enemies with her umbrella in a cone in front of her for up to 10 meters away. All enemies hit take 60 spirit damage, plus extra spirit damage equal to 3% of their missing health. This mechanic makes Rake especially good at picking off low HP heroes. If Rake kills a target, Mina heals for 30 health points. The heal triggers when killing heroes, as well as when killing troopers. Once cast, the ability goes on a 10-second cooldown. The flat damage portion as well as the heal scale with spirit power, both increasing by 1 for every point of spirit. Once fully upgraded, the heal per kill is improved to 50, the flat damage is boosted to 120, and the missing health portion of the damage is improved to 9% of their missing health. Let us now move on to her second ability, Sanguine Retreat. When cast, Mina briefly disperses into bats that fly in the direction you are currently aiming. After traveling for 10 meters, Mina materializes again. She then has a 3-second time window in which the ability can be cast a second time. During flight, Mina becomes invulnerable and untargetable, and the flight takes 0.6 seconds. After her first use, the ability goes on a 27-second cooldown. The cast range scales with spirit power, extending it by 0.02 meters for every point of spirit. After unlocking all upgrades, the cast range is increased to 13 meters, Mina gains a plus 30% fire rate bonus for 8 seconds and adds 8 ammo to her current clip, and the cooldown is reduced to 20 seconds. Let us now have a look at the third and passive ability, Love Bites. Once unlocked, every single bullet and ability that hits an enemy deals an extra 6 spirit damage to them and starts building up a status effect on the hit enemy. Once this build-up reaches 100%, the target takes a burst of 45 spirit damage. Once the target is bitten, they cannot build up the status effect for 8 seconds. The bonus spirit damage applied to your bullets also gets increased when landing a headshot, and it builds up the status effect faster. So keep this in mind, as it can drastically improve your damage output. The per hit damage as well as the burst damage scale with spirit power, increasing the hit damage by 0.06 and the burst damage by 1.5 for every point of spirit. With all upgrades, once Love Bites procs, Mina gets a 4 meter per second move speed bonus for 3 seconds, the hit damage is improved to 10, as well as increasing the burst damage to 100, and the cooldown per target is reduced to 5 seconds. And finally, let's explore her ultimate ability, Nox Nostra. When cast, Mina jumps into the air and glides with her umbrella, unleashing a cloud of bats that seek out enemy units. Each bat bites a single enemy, dealing 6 spirit damage to them and silencing them for 1 second. Mina releases 30 bats per second and sends out a total of 75 bats over a duration of 2.5 seconds. The bats are released in a cone towards where Mina is aiming and reach up to 40 meters. Once your ultimate is unlocked, you also gain a passive buff that increases the total amount of total bats released when you love bite enemy heroes. Each love bite you land increases the number of bats released by 2. After starting your channel, the ability goes on a 150-second cooldown. The damage per bat scales with spirit power, increasing the damage by 0.12 for every point of spirit. When fully upgraded, each bat deals 8 spirit damage, the cooldown is decreased to 110 seconds, and each bat deals an extra spirit damage equal to 1% of the enemy's current health. If you'd like to dive deeper, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss our in-depth Mina guide when it drops, as well as our next hero showcase. And if you want to support the channel, you can buy us a Ko-fi or become a YouTube member. It really helps us in our efforts to make these videos for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.